everybody, it's your boy Ufitana here. Welcome back to the Giant Universe Roleplay, and today we're actually going to do something cool with all of the Trevor Henderson giants, the SCP giants, and the new analog horror, the Infected Sky. Now, I do think you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, what other infected giants do we have yet to see in this game? Because I know Infected Sky is one of many, right? I think there's like infected helicopter, infected... Maybe there's an infected cargo ship? I have no idea. There could be infected everything. This is honestly pretty dope, so... we'll see what we get to see, and it looks like a monster infused with the airplane right there with the airplane as its head. So we're gonna go ahead and see the size comparison, and if you guys can, before we get started here, hit the like button. Let's see if this video can get 500 likes, and if you're brand new, be sure to subscribe. And that's quite a challenge, right? Well, it is the weekend, and Infected Sky is quite a popular character, so let's go ahead and get this started here and see how tall is this character. And I'm gonna go ahead and do something even cooler. We're gonna go ahead and have a list here, and every time we go measure up a character's size or their height, we're gonna go ahead and see. Oh my gosh, my cat is like jumping on my shoulder right now in real life. All right. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see what the heck. This is gonna be difficult to measure because he's such a giant character, and we're just gonna measure them as is right now. And probably like the highest point of their body. Unfortunately, we can't really measure, like, I don't know if we should have a height and a length kind of ruler. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that would be a good idea? I wonder if he would have to make this like stay here, right? Have this stay here, and have another one in an open area, like in the desert somewhere, or somewhere where there's a lot of space, right? And you can go like stand up next to the ruler or whatever in the highest peak of the body, and then measure like how long the character is as well, like, because we can't really stand up tall, unfortunately. But yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what is the tallest point of Infected Sky. All right, let's go ahead and see here. I'm gonna go ahead and Shift P, and there we go. All right. So, oh, dude, let's just take a look at Infected Sky. He's got a crazy looking brain in like right there where the pilot should be in this plane. He's got the awesome teeth, dude. It looks so cool, man. It looks crazy. Oh, you guys got to give me the backstory lore on this guy. All right, let's go ahead and see. Is this in kilometers or is this? Oh, this is measured in studs. Now, there is actually an accurate measurement based on the studs corresponding to meters. All right, let's ask some AI right now. How many meters or feet is studs in Roblox? All right, let's go ahead and see here. So, oh wow. So one stud equates to 0.28 meters or 0.92 feet. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have some proper measurements here. All right, so it looks like, I'm gonna be real with you, we're just gonna measure them standing as is, and it sucks because SCP-169 is gonna be the shortest character, but technically he's like one of the biggest because he's the longest, like flat. If only we could like turn the ruler sideways so we can measure like what's the biggest, or like, I guess we're measuring how tall they are, not how big they are as a whole. So this is how tall are these creatures. I gotta say, that's gotta be like 100 meters, but I think it's honestly maybe a little bit shorter. What do you guys think? I mean, at the perfect height, you know what? I'm gonna round it up. We're gonna, this is 95 right here, and it looks a bit closer to 100 over 95. If they surpass this, then it's 100, okay? So he's about 100 studs tall. So this is Infected Sky, 100 studs tall. All right, let's go to the next character here. Let's go ahead and get out. All right, so he's 100 studs. Now, that's pretty cool. I don't know how long the character is. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to measure. All right, let's go ahead and start. What's with our next character here? Oh, this is going to get difficult as well because, well, other characters are not standing on the ground. All right, what about Milk Walker Ambassador here? Dude, this guy is so fast. By the way, oh, he's got a point animation? Yeah, dude, Milk Walker Ambassador. This is what I look like when I do my cardio. I've been going for more runs lately, and I highly suggest going for light jogs, doing more cardio. It's really good for your health, you guys. Go ahead and start running today, or jogging. Do a light jog, get some miles in there. All right, Milk Walker Ambassador is standing at... Oh, I made the rule, you guys. If you're taller than this, you get rounded up to the next one, because I'm not gonna put in like, oh, he's actually 37 studs tall. No, we're just gonna go ahead and put him at 40, okay? All right, Mr. 40. I mean, he is really... You know what? Here we go. I have a different rule now. If they're over the halfway part, then they're up there. If they're lower, which this guy's lower, I wouldn't say he's higher. He's a little bit shorter, but he is leaning, so... I'm gonna put him at 35, because he's a bit closer to 35 than 40. Alright, let's go ahead and put Milk Walker Ambassador at 35 studs tall. Alright, let's see who our next character is going to be. Alrighty. Okay. This is gonna be... Oh, dude. Oh, wait, Wait, he did... I'm actually stupid. No way he... What am I doing with my life? He put him... Well, I guess he didn't put it for Infected Sky. So we're actually... I guess we get to see the size comparison like this. I don't know why I started to do the measuring myself. It's all right here. I'm stupid. All right, let's go ahead and see Great Mother Megaphone, though. I still want to be able to walk over there and see it for myself. And I'm pretty sure you guys want to see it, too, rather than just seeing, like, on paper, like, oh, yeah, this is how tall they are. But we can go ahead and see, and then I'll give you all the details on how tall they are in feet and meters for everybody around the world. There's a lot of people that have the metric system scaling and the imperial system, which is what I go by because I live in America and we run the imperial system. Yeah. All right. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Oh my gosh, I just went so high up in the sky. Whoa, where the heck? Wait, she's 220. Wait, is that right? Oh wait, I'm standing, hold on. Let's try to see, like, where do I stand still to the utmost? This is hard to tell because she's not standing straight. This is her as tall as she is. She's 80. I'm gonna say I'll say 85. She's got a big big siren head. All right, I'm gonna say 85 studs tall. Really? Great Mother Megaphone? 85 studs. We're not going by the official, like, standing up straight tall posture. We're going by the video game and their animations and their idle animations, but it's kind of crazy. Unless that was wait, was that 185 or was that 85? Oh, poop. We gotta go back. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm flying like crazy. Yo, this video actually might take some time. We're gonna go over a lot of the characters. Maybe we'll split it into multiple parts and we'll see who's the tallest out of each little bunch that I do. All right. This is gonna be interesting. I wish you could have a simulated module. You know how, like, there's a lot of other, like, Trevor Henderson giant videos where it goes, like, smallest to largest and, like, the camera goes like this where they have them all spawned in and then they're like zoomed in and then they go to the next one and it's zoomed out and then the next one and then it zooms out and then the next one and then it just keeps going. That would honestly, dude, I'm gonna ask Spirited if he can do something like that, like really high up in the sky or under the map, and we could do a size comparison video. I think the video would blow up like crazy. I'm not even gonna cap. I think that video would, like, get like hundreds of thousands of views for the game. It would be insane. All right, let's see here. So, yes. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm really stupid. Okay, so it resets after 150. Okay, I am stupid. Hold on. Wait, is she actually taller than what we think? Wait a minute. She might be taller than what we think. Actually. No, she is 220, I think. Wait, am I wrong? Hold on. This is a little bit of extra math we have to do. So this is 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200 studs right there. Okay. 210, 220, 230, She's a little bit taller, I would have to say. Dude, she's actually 235. She is actually 235, and that's her standing as is, going off of like the peak of her siren head right here. Yeah, I want to say like if you were to try to like flat line and go straight, I get, yeah, 235. She's a big giant, dude. She's huge. That's crazy. She's actually a little bit bigger. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next song. We're going to have a Birdwatcher here. 350 studs, but we'll see if Birdwatcher is actually potentially maybe bigger. I guess if you stand... Hold on. I noticed if you stop moving, he kind of... You see how he's whipping straight up after the end of the movement there? I don't know if that's going to count, though. Oh my gosh. I'm actually pretty slow, dude. This is going to take...
Grandmother Megaphone is screaming! Oh my gosh, bro! Please don't scream at me, bro! Please!
That's what Birdwatcher sounds like. Alright. Oh my glob. If Birdwatcher stood up tall, he would literally be... He literally would be like 600 studs tall. Hold on. Hold the phone here. This is going to be a tough one to measure because... Like... What? How do you measure? You know what? We might have to measure off of this. And on top of that, he's leaning forward. He's leaning. Okay, we're going to go at the top of the straightest, utmost. All right. This is... I'm going to go straight. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Is he actually... Well, he's 445 studs. I'd have to go off the top of that right there. Yeah. I mean, this is in-game. This is part of the animations. This is the tallest peak. Oh, dude. It's maybe even... Dude, he actually might be 450. I want to say he's 450, dude. Like, if you go straight across... You know what? I think... Hold on. Let's see if he reaches me. If he reaches me, he's 450. If not, then no. Oh, it's close. Okay, no, he's 445. He's 445. That's still, like... I'm going off of their animations in the game. All right. Birdwatcher is 445 studs tall. We're just going by the game too. This is the game. This is not the lore accurate. Okay, you guys. We're going off of everything different too. We're going off of the tallest part of their animation and their body in the game. All right, let's see the giant with red dots. So this is fine. This is fine having this like this. My measurements are going to be different because I'm measuring it differently. I'm going off of like, what's the tallest part of their body at the peak of their animation where they stand the tallest. These guys are big bad bosses and they're the wall standing tall. They're really, really cool. I wonder if I can move any faster than this. I'm so slow. I wish I had the giant with red dots ability and I could just laser beam everybody, but maybe it doesn't do that much damage. And maybe the cooldown is like 5 minutes to do that because it's honest. Dude, the giant with red dots is no cap. He is a godlike creature. He is a godlike creature with his laser beams. Honestly, anything in fiction or in real life, anything with the power of light beams is just overpowered, dude. It's so strong. Oh, we could actually stand up really close against this. All right, let's turn on shift lock so I could turn around. We have day 17, absolute just rocking up right now. All right, it looks like I'm standing at, what is that? So there is 150, 160, 170. Is he 170 at the tallest? Okay, I think so. Oh, I have shift lock on. The giant with red dots is 170 studs tall. Alrighty. Let's go and turn off the shift lock. I think I actually broke my mouse thingy. I did. What an idiot. I'm an idiot. Alright. Well, actually, 170 spot on for him. He doesn't really, like, crouch or, you know, move his head. So this one's actually, like, straight up spot on. Now we have Sea Eater. I think Sea Eater actually might be spot on with 260. All right, hold on. If I do this and then do this, does it fix? Hold on, I gotta fix my mouse. It's being stupid. There's a way you can do this properly, I think. Let's see. Did it work? Oh yeah, it worked. Oh my goodness, bro. This is gonna take forever for me to walk over there to the ruler, man. It's gonna take me forever. By the way, I will be uploading a second video in a few hours as well, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna be going over the Find the Trevor Giants. It's been a while since we played that game, and honestly, the game's popped off quite well, and I'm not good at that game though. There's just so many things to find, and I don't know where to find stuff, and the obbies are insane, and I feel like for some of them, you need a duo to give you a little boost to jump up, or your timings need to be insanely like spot on. It's pretty difficult. By the way, what do you guys think of Sea Eater in this game? Is he actually amazing or what? Who do you guys like better? Do you guys like Infected Sky or Sea Eater better? Both of them are insanely popular characters, and honestly, I feel like we're gonna get El Gran Maja very soon. I feel like we might get that character soon with the SCP, because he's honestly, I think he's an SCP, correct? He's probably one of the most popular SCP characters as well. Oh my gosh, my game is going so crazy, I'm lagging. All right. I want to say we're pretty much at the peak and closest to this awesome ruler right here. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. All right, let's try to measure. Oh wait, no, let's go ahead and turn off shift lock. Let's go ahead and look this way. And we're gonna go ahead and turn off the shift lock. There we go, so I don't break my mouse to be locked into the center of my screen. That right there looks, wait. What? There's no way. He's only 110 studs tall? You're short. All right, granted, if this guy was measured the total mass, this gets difficult because they're like, Sea Eater is huge. This is just how tall he is, you guys. This is just how tall they are. Okay, so don't get upset if your character isn't the tallest. They still could be the biggest, your favorite character. Okay, but this guy is only 110 studs tall. All right, Sea Eater, 110 studs tall. All right, so we have Infected Sky at 100 studs tall, Milkwalker Ambassador at 35 studs tall, Great Mother Megaphone at 235 studs tall, Birdwatcher at a whopping 445 studs tall, the Giant with Red Dots at 170 studs tall, and Sea Eater at 110 studs tall. All right, let's try to see, should I, oop, it's insane on how Sea Eater when you, oh, I didn't mean to do that. When you're Sea Eater and you walk around, or if you die, a giant explosion goes off like insanely big. It's like kaboof. All right, who else should we pick? The Hand of Heaven. Yeah, see, like, how do we measure those guys? We would have to be able to move the ruler or something like that. I don't know. Or we would have to be able to fly down or fly up with those characters. These guys can't, a lot of these other characters can't even be measured. This guy's 400 studs. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Okay, let's go ahead and tally up the finale right here though. Let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna go ahead and measure this with AI technologies right now. We're gonna go ahead and see. All right, we have, let's go up to the Infected Sky. This is how tall Infected Sky is in Giant Universe Roleplay. Are you guys ready for this? All right. Mathematically, if we measured correctly at the peak of their height, you know, the tallest part of their body and the tallest part of their animation, Infected Sky is 28 meters or 92 feet tall, which honestly doesn't seem that freaking tall, but he's huge. He's really long. He's got a lot of area. He's built. He's crazy, and he has a brain, a big brain. He's actually big brain. All right, let's go to our next character. So this is not the tallest, unfortunately, but oh, the game just updated. The game just updated. Oh my gosh. Another character has just been added? Oh, what is this? Baby, stay indoors. What? This is the stay indoors. Oh, no, I touched it. It said do not touch. I touched it. I touched it. Oh, my bad. Dude, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 video now on this and find the Trevor creatures. That's crazy. Okay, let's go up to Milkwalker Ambassador though. We have him standing at a whopping 9.8 meters and only 32.2 feet tall. Honestly, he looks a bit more giant than that. I don't know how that ruler, if it's spot on. It actually might be, but it seems like I've been doing FNAF videos on my other channel, and some of the animatronics feel like they're about like 10, you know, maybe it is spot on because I feel like they're like 8 to 9 feet tall, some of the animatronics. That actually might be spot on. All right, Great Mother Megaphone stands at a whopping 65.8 meters or 216.2 feet. Actually pretty freaking tall. 216.2 feet. That's insanely tall. Now we have the tallest boy of them all out of this video. We have Birdwatcher standing at 124.6 meters tall, 409.4 feet. And we have a noob standing in front of me right now. If you guys can, comment, "Hi, noob," and hit the thumbs up button. Sorry. Alrighty. Now we have the giant with red dots standing at 170 studs tall. Actually, spot on measurement. Shout out to Spirited. We have him at 47.6 meters tall and 156.4 feet tall. All right. And then we have the Sea Eater, which is surprisingly 110 studs tall. This is how tall he is. He's not this big on my measurement. That was what we got, unless I'm actually stupid. He is 260. I'm dumb. My bad. My bad. I actually got it wrong because the way the ruler worked is that it went back to 0 and then counted up. He is 260. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Let's go ahead and get this right. Sea Eater is 260. My bad. I forgot because the ruler does. I don't know why it goes back to 0 and then it goes up. So he is 260. Okay. So he is either or 72.8 meters, or if you're Imperial scale or American, 239.2 feet. Actually freaking tall. And yes, that sounds pretty accurate. My apologies. I got this incorrect. And that is because the ruler had me confused. Let's go ahead and give these characters a round of applause on how tall they are. I guess, let's see, sort by tallest to shortest. All right, here we go. The tallest is going to be Birdwatcher. He's honestly just a giant. I'm going to go ahead and, all right, 124.6 meters or 409.4 feet. And then next we have Sea Eater in second place for being the tallest out of the bunch here, 72.8 meters or 239.2 feet. And then in third place we have Great Mother Megaphone standing at 47.6 meters or 156.4 feet. And then, honestly, not in last place, but at the bottom of the bunch when it comes down to being tall. This guy is actually not the tallest, and oh my gosh, we have a new character, a badge character. He is a internet giant cryptid, or analog horror giant. Sorry, not internet giant cryptid, my bad. All right, so Infected Sky standing at 28 meters or 92 feet tall. Honestly, I thought he was much taller, but did I get this incorrect as well? Hold on, we gotta make sure. I feel like I may have gotten this incorrect. This guy is not this short, right? There's no way. I might have messed this up. I might have actually messed this up. Dude, Infected Sky looks so freaking cool, dude. Did I get this wrong? Wait a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. I may have gotten this wrong. Hold your horses. I may have gotten this wrong. I did get this wrong. Oh my gosh, I got it wrong. He was the first character to be measured. And look at this. It's because the ruler got me confused. I don't know why it goes back to 0 here. I am so sorry, you guys. If you guys stood until the end of the video, you guys get to see my mistake in action. My apologies. This guy is not 100 studs tall. He is actually 250 studs tall, so he actually stands at 70 meters or 230 feet tall. That is okay, he's actually the third tallest. I made so many mistakes in this video. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. The ruler threw me off because it goes 150 and then back to like 10, 20, you know, I'm so sorry. And that actually seems pretty accurate. Oh God. Are you guys listening to that? The siren, like if you move really fast, it's got that attenuation sound effect. All right, I'm out of breath here. We have infected, or sorry, not infected. We have the giant with red dots standing at 170 tall, studs tall, 47.6 meters, or 156.4 feet in 5th place. And then of course, last place we have Milk Walker Ambassador standing at 9.8 meters, or 32.2 feet. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments section down below. This game is going to continue to blow up. In fact, I could see this game having like, you know, like 2,000 concurrent players playing the game after like they add all the monsters, absolutely everything. And dude, it would be pretty awesome to work with Spirited to make a game, to be like a collaborated game where I do a bunch of videos. Maybe it sets it off to make like a bunch of other content creators do videos. We have a custom, diverse set of characters, custom characters, and start a fresh universe. That would be pretty dope. That would be so cool. But we'll see what happens. I might solo the project. I don't know. Maybe I would love to get people on it because I'm just so busy making videos. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go support the game. Go play the game. Like the video. Subscribe. Stay tuned for another set of videos. I might even upload 2 more videos today. If not, you know, I will be uploading 2 videos tomorrow as well. Thank you so much for the subscribers and the support and all the, just everything lately. It's been awesome. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you may be, and bye-bye.